In a face-to-face course, the professor has the ability to give students handouts for their course. Those handouts might be learning materials, organizational materials, or even assessments that students need to complete to show how much they've learned. In an online course, professors need to have that same ability to give students handouts of course materials. Moodle makes it easy to give students handouts over the internet using a resource called a file resource. And that's what this video is all about, how to use the file resource in Moodle. We begin by turning the editing on for our course. We're going to choose to add an activity or resource where we want to add the file. And then we're going to scroll down near the bottom where we see the file resource. And this is going to add a file to the Moodle site that students will be able to download and access. I'm going to start by giving my file a title. This is the only part of the file that's actually going to appear on the Moodle course page. It will be a link that students will click to access the file. If I'm posting my course syllabus, which is a common file that every professor should post for their online course, I might type the title course syllabus so when students click on that link they know exactly what they're going to get. I could type a description in the description box, but by default, the description doesn't display to students anywhere. They won't see it on the Moodle main page, and they won't see it when they click the link to the file. They'll go directly to the file itself. You can choose to check the checkbox to display the description on the course page, and then whatever you type into the text editor will display on your main page. However, you should not type descriptions for files that you put on your Moodle main page because the extra text clutters the main page. It gives it extra vertical height that students always have to scroll past to access the materials down below. Instead, make sure your title is descriptive enough that students know what they're going to get when they click on it. And you can also reference the file that you're adding in the other materials that you post to your Moodle main page. Down below we have the place where we actually can select the file that we're going to add. One way to do this is to click the button to add a new file, and then you can click Choose File to browse your computer for the file that you would like to add. Once you find your file, simply double-click to add it, and then click the button to upload the file. Once it is successfully uploaded, you will see your file as an icon in the Select Files section with the title of the file underneath. If you choose the wrong file and want to get rid of it, you can simply click on the file and then choose to delete it. Moodle will confirm with you that you actually want to delete the file. Another easy way to add a file to Moodle is to open up your file organization system on your computer, find the file that you want to put into Moodle, and then simply click and drag the file into the Select Files box. That uploads the file the same way that it did when we browsed to the file. There's one other thing that you should always do before you save this file to your Moodle main page. In the Appearance drop-down section, there's an important option that you want to click. You want to choose to display the file as a pop-up. That way, when students click on the file, it will open a new window that contains that file instead of forcing students to leave the Moodle page to browse to a different page. When you choose to display a file as a pop-up, when students click on it, the Moodle page remains open in the background so students can very easily flow to the next activity in line once they're finished using the pop-up. Once you are finished, you can scroll to the bottom and click to save and return to the course, and you'll see that your file appears now as a link on your Moodle main page. When you click on that file, it will open in a pop-up window and your Moodle page remains open in the background. There is one other useful shortcut you should know about when it comes to adding files to your Moodle page. If you have your file organization system open, you can actually simply click and drag your file right into the section where you want it on your Moodle main page. It will automatically upload as a file to the Moodle page. The only things that you'll need to remember to change are the title of the file to make it appear as the link that you want to show, and also you'll need to edit settings and choose to display it as a pop-up in the Appearance section of the Edit Settings screen. When you click Save and Return to Course, your file will now be set to give your students handouts in your online course.